Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, a channel specializing in street food and travel. Sfenj, Moroccan doughnuts that are deep fried and dusted with sugar. Sfenj is a popular Moroccan street food that can be found in various regions, including Agadir. Sfenj are traditional Moroccan doughnuts that are deep fried until golden brown, resulting in a crispy exterior and a soft, fluffy interior. They are often served hot and dusted with sugar. Here's a basic recipe for making sfenj at home. Ingredients: 4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, warm water as needed, vegetable oil for frying, powdered sugar for dusting. Instructions: in a small bowl, combine the active dry yeast, sugar, and a little warm water. Allow it to sit for about 5 minutes until the yeast activates and becomes frothy. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt. Make a well in the center and pour in the activated yeast mixture. Gradually add warm water to the flour mixture, mixing continuously until you form a sticky and elastic dough. You may not need to use all the water, so add it gradually. Knead the dough for about 10-15 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. Cover the dough with a clean cloth and let it rest in a warm place for about 1-2 hours, or until it doubles in size. Heat vegetable oil in a deep fryer or large, deep pan to about 350 degree F, 175 degrees C. Wet your hands with water to handle the sticky dough easily. Pinch off a small portion of the dough and shape it into a ring or a flattened ball, creating a hole in the center. Carefully place the shaped dough into the hot oil and fry until both sides are golden brown. This usually takes about 3-4 minutes per side. Remove the sfenj from the oil and place them on a paper towel to absorb any excess oil. Dust the sfenj with powdered sugar while they are still warm. Jben and Bread, fresh bread served with local goat cheese. Jben and Bread is a simple and traditional Moroccan street food that consists of fresh bread served with jben, which is a type of Moroccan goat cheese. This combination is enjoyed by many Moroccans and is often consumed for breakfast or as a snack. Here's a basic guide on how to prepare Jben and Bread. Ingredients: fresh Moroccan bread, such as Khobz, Jben, Moroccan goat cheese. Instructions: prepare the Jben. Jben is typically a fresh, soft goat cheese. If you're making it at home, you'll need goat milk, rennet, and salt. Heat the goat milk until it's warm, not boiling. Add a small amount of rennet and let it set until curds form. Cut the curds into small pieces, let them sit, and then drain the whey. Once drained, season the cheese with salt to taste. The result is a creamy and slightly tangy goat cheese, which is the Jben. Obtain fresh bread. You can use traditional Moroccan bread, such as Khobz, which is a round and flat bread commonly consumed in Morocco. If you don't have access to Moroccan bread, you can use any fresh, crusty bread of your choice. Serve Jben and Bread. Tear off a piece of fresh bread, creating a bite-sized portion. Take a portion of the Jben and spread it on the bread. You can enjoy it as an open-faced sandwich or fold the bread over the cheese. Khobz Mzaweq, traditional bread often served with honey or olive oil. Khobz Mzaweq is a traditional Moroccan bread that is widely consumed in Morocco. It's a type of flatbread that is slightly thicker than some other Moroccan bread varieties. The word khobz generally means bread in Arabic, and Mzaweq can be translated to mean spiced or seasoned. This bread is often enjoyed with various savory and sweet accompaniments. Here's a basic recipe to make Khobz Mzaweq at home. Ingredients: 4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon active dry yeast, 1.5 cups warm water, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander sesame seeds for topping, optional. Instructions. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, combine the warm water, sugar, and active dry yeast. Let it sit for about 5-10 minutes until it becomes frothy. Prepare the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour, salt, ground cumin, and ground coriander. Make a well in the center and pour in the activated yeast mixture. Add the olive oil. Gradually mix the ingredients until a dough forms. Knead the dough. Turn the dough out onto a floured surface and knead for about 10-15 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. Let the dough rise. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel, and let it rise in a warm place for about 1-2 hours, or until it has doubled in size. Shape the bread. Preheat your oven to 425 degree F, 220 degree C. Punch down the risen dough and divide it into equal portions. Shape each portion into a round or oval flatbread. Second rise. Place the shaped bread on a baking sheet and let it rise for an additional 15-20 minutes. Bake. Optionally, you can brush the tops of the bread with water and sprinkle sesame seeds. Bake in the preheated oven for about 15-20 minutes or until the bread is golden brown. Cool and serve. Allow the Khobz Mzaweq to cool slightly before serving. It can be enjoyed with various dishes, such as stews, tagines, or as a base for sandwiches. Matbucha, a cooked salad made from tomatoes and roasted bell peppers. Matbucha is a popular Moroccan and North African dish made from roasted bell peppers and tomatoes. It is a flavorful and versatile condiment that can be served as a salad, spread, or side dish. Matbucha is known for its rich, smoky taste and is often seasoned with a blend of spices. Here's a basic recipe to make matbucha at home. Ingredients: 4 large red bell peppers, roasted, peeled, and finely chopped. 6 ripe tomatoes, peeled, seeded, and finely chopped. 1/4 cup olive oil. 1 large onion, finely chopped. 3 cloves garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon paprika. 1/2 teaspoon cayenne pepper, adjust to taste. 1 teaspoon ground cumin, salt, and black pepper. To taste, 1 tablespoon tomato paste, optional. Fresh cilantro or parsley for garnish, optional. Instructions: roast and peel the bell peppers. Preheat your oven to high broil. Place the bell peppers on a baking sheet and broil them, turning occasionally, until the skin is charred and blistered. Remove the peppers from the oven, place them in a bowl, and cover with plastic wrap. Let them cool for about 15 minutes. Peel the charred skin, remove seeds, and finely chop the roasted peppers. Prepare the tomatoes. Score the bottoms of the tomatoes with a shallow X. Place the tomatoes in boiling water for about 30 seconds, then transfer them to an ice water bath. Peel the skin, cut the tomatoes in half, remove seeds, and finely chop. Cooking. In a large skillet or pan, heat the olive oil over medium heat. Add the finely chopped onion and cook until softened. Add minced garlic and continue cooking for another minute until fragrant. Add peppers and tomatoes. Add the chopped roasted bell peppers and tomatoes to the skillet. Stir well and let it cook over medium heat until the mixture softens and the liquid evaporates, stirring occasionally. Seasoning. Add paprika, cayenne pepper, ground cumin, salt, and black pepper. Adjust the seasoning to taste. Optionally, add tomato paste for extra richness. Simmer. Reduce the heat to low, cover the skillet, and let it simmer for about 30-40 minutes, stirring occasionally. The mixture should thicken. Garnish. Garnish with fresh cilantro or parsley if desired. Serve. Matbucha can be served warm or at room temperature. It's commonly enjoyed as a side dish, spread on bread, or as a topping for grilled meats. Kebabs. Grilled meat skewers with various marinades. Kebabs are a popular and versatile dish in Moroccan cuisine. They are often enjoyed as street food or as part of a larger meal. Moroccan kebabs typically feature skewered and grilled meat, and they can be made with various types of meat, such as beef, lamb, chicken, or a combination of meats. The meat is usually marinated in a flavorful blend of spices to enhance its taste. Here's a basic recipe for Moroccan kebabs. Ingredients: 1 pound, 450 g, meat of your choice, beef, lamb, chicken, cut into bite-sized cubes. Marinade: 3 tablespoons olive oil, 2 cloves garlic, minced, 1 teaspoon ground, cumin, 1 teaspoon ground, coriander, 1 teaspoon, smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon ground, turmeric, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ground ginger salt, and black pepper to taste juice of 1 lemon. Chopped fresh cilantro or parsley for garnish instructions. Prepare the marinade. In a bowl, mix together olive oil, minced garlic, cumin, coriander, paprika, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, salt, black pepper, and lemon juice. Marinate the meat. Place the meat cubes in a large bowl and coat them evenly with the marinade. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let it marinate in the refrigerator for at least 1-2 hours, or preferably overnight for more flavor. Skewering. If you're using wooden skewers, soak them in water for about 30 minutes to prevent them from burning during grilling. Thread the marinated meat onto the skewers, distributing them evenly. Grilling. Preheat your grill or grill pan to medium-high heat. Grill the kebabs for about 10-15 minutes, turning occasionally until the meat is cooked to your desired level of doneness. Garnish. Sprinkle the kebabs with chopped fresh cilantro or parsley. Serve. Serve the kebabs hot with your choice of side dishes, such as couscous, rice, or a fresh salad.